Welcome back to the Every Single Oasis Single series on the Girls Like Rock 2 podcast. My name is Sarah. This is my sister, Katie.
Hi.
And this year on the podcast, we are doing a special series on top of our regular episodes. We are going through all Oasis singles in chronological order because we want to keep the Oasis vibes alive this year on the podcast. Katie and I are huge Oasis fans. We saw them last year on their reunion tour when they stopped by Toronto. And here we are on to already single number 7.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Katie, what is the 7th Oasis single?
Sarah, the 7th Oasis single is the second single from What's the Story? Morning Glory.
That's right.
Roll with it.
Roll With It was released August 14th, 1995. That's about 3.5 months after Some Might Say. And it is about 2 months before Morning Glory is released on October 2nd. So this is kind of getting ready for the release of Morning Glory. And as we all know, Roll With It is number 2 on What's the Story? Morning Glory.
Yes.
I'm going to get right into it with Roll With It. Roll With It is maybe not the strongest Oasis song or the strongest Oasis single, but what it represents for Oasis and for this time period in British guitar rock history is pretty huge. This is part of the Battle of Britpop with that other band.
The other band.
The other band, yeah. I'm going to preface this conversation by saying Katie and I are both obviously huge Oasis fans. We are also very big Blur fans.
Yes, which the more I find out about the Battle of Britpop, Sarah, the more I find it surprising that we're fans of both. But
yeah, I know.
You know, it seems to be you pick one or the other. But
yeah,
we like both.
Exactly. Yeah, we do like both. So Blur, or maybe Blur's record label, decided to push up the release date of their single Country House, which is the debut single for their album The Great Escape, so that both singles will be released on the same day, Country House and Roll With It. So the plan originally was that Country House was not going to be released on the same day.
That story.
And I mean, this created some tension between probably the two record labels, obviously between the two bands. Tensions were already there, I think, at this point between Blur and Oasis. But this just kind of, I don't know, it just catapulted this whole they called it the Battle of Britpop. And
yeah,
it became like a media sensation.
Oh, it did. Oh,
It was huge. Like, it made the news, the national news in the UK, which I guess at this time there wasn't really a ton of entertainment news in the evening news. I think now that I'm older and okay, Katie and I are Canadian millennials, so we were way too young when this was actually happening.
Yeah.
We've never lived in the UK. But, and this has been noted before, was this the record labels pitting the two bands against each other
all the time
to sell more records?
All the time.
Also, I don't know.
That's what Eddie Vedder claims with him and Pearl Jam and Nirvana. He said there never really was a riff.
Okay.
He said Nirvana didn't like our music, but they didn't dislike us as people, but the labels loved it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. They loved it because it would sell more records, gets the bands into the papers. And now that, as I said, I'm older, I'm maybe there was a bit of that. I'm thinking,
I think so, for sure.
Definitely. But it became a cultural phenomenon.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
It transcended the bands where it, what they represented, Oasis, more northern, working class, and Blur, more southern in England.
Southern, and Damon Albarn had that
school.
Androgynous look with his androgynous girlfriend, bit different from Liam.
Yeah, that's
being
true.
The playboy.
Yeah.
Just different vibes.
Different vibes for sure. And also, I mean, Blur and Oasis, and this is captured in Roll With It and Country House, different approaches to their music, especially the vocabulary, right?
Yeah. Do you
the
think,
feeling.
Sarah, is it total coincidence that Damon sings Morning Glory in Country House? Is that just a total coincidence there, or was that cheeky?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he wouldn't. Would he have known? Like, I don't know.
No, I know. I don't know.
Like, at what point did the media know that the second Oasis album was going to be called "What's the Story,
Yeah.
Morning Glory"? But I know I thought about that.
I always thought
Yeah.
that. I always thought, was that like a little cheekiness from Damon? Like, I'm going to steal your idea of Morning Glory. Maybe I'm looking way too much into it.
No, I mean, well, this was just so huge. Could be.
So, Sarah, at the end of the day, what single beat out what single? Country House or Roll With It?
So Country House got to number 1.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, Roll With It came in at number 2. Country House sold 274,000 copies. Roll With It sold 216,000 copies.
Still not shabby.
So not too shabby at all. I was listening to this. It was a BBC podcast, and it's like the rise and fall of different like musical movements. And one of the series is, of course, Britpop. And they just mentioned that like just how many singles, because that's a lot, over 200,000 singles in that week, how it was like an emotional attachment for young people to go out and put your money towards one of the singles, and you're like endorsing that band.
Yeah.
Right? You have like a real attachment to that band, and you're kind of showing that and staking your claim on the band. I think that's what they said. And I just think, because this is the mid 90s, kind of the starting of the height of buying CDs. And I'm like, maybe that's why like vinyl is coming back a bit, where it's like that physical, like young people are like, I feel an attachment to this band. I'm buying the CD, because we're old enough to remember going to HMV, buying the actual CD and feeling that attachment to the band, right? Like that was big. Like, I don't know if this would be as huge now.
I know. I know.
Like that.
Sometimes I get sad thinking that like our kids will never have that feeling of coming home with the new CD, looking through the leaflet.
Yeah.
Sometimes they had the lyrics, so you could read the lyrics
That was
along to
fun.
the song. Yeah.
Like some new pictures. Yeah, you don't get that anymore.
No.
So that was exciting. So I mean, yes, it was a media sensation, but also there was that too. A young person's like, I'm going to go and I'm going to buy Country House or Roll With It, and it's going to mean something.
Yeah.
Right. Like it really meant something.
Yeah.
I think, which is really cool. Also, a part of it is like, okay, now that I'm older and stuff. I mean, Liam and Damon, they're not bad to look at. Like,
No.
It's, you see their faces splashed everywhere. Like there's that famous cover. I think it's Enemy, that it's like the Battle of Britpop. And I mean, David and Liam, they're both very good looking.
Yeah.
So it's also kind of that, like these, and I mean, even Noel and Graham, they're hot too. Like two hot bands, right? Little thing about though Country House is this is the first of 2 Blur singles to reach number 1.
Okay.
The second one was Beetlebum. That went to number 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Country House is the band's best-selling single as of, I guess, May 2014. It has sold 540,000 copies.
It's a good song. I do like it.
It is. It is a good song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay. We got Country House at number 1, Roll With It, number 2. Number 3 that week was I Love You Baby by Original.
Oh,
never heard of it, but I listened to it and didn't hate it, actually. It was,
a new original fan.
I know. It's a pretty good, like, it's super, like, dance, like Euro dance. It's so mid-90s, like Wakefield. But it was pretty good.
That was really big back in the mid-90s, that Euro dance. Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, man, Country House, Roll With It. And then this one, like, so mid-90s. Number 4, Take That Again.
They were huge.
They were huge.
It was a huge story when Robbie Williams left or was kicked out.
Yeah. And he was huge too.
Yeah.
He got really big. Number 5 was TLC Waterfalls.
Ooh.
Which
classic.
I know we stick to rock music on this podcast, but Crazy Sexy Cool, that's a good album.
That was a highly played album in our household back in 1995.
Oh,
I even remember that.
Oh, so good. And I was like, I kind of went down the rabbit hole and took a look at the charts. So this is the UK singles charts. Country House number 1, Roll With It number 2, This is the UK mid 90s, really great music. Like, where is this music on the charts?
Yeah.
Right? So number 12, Charlatans, Just When You're Thinking Things Over, debuted. Pretty good, number
Okay.
12. And I forgot about that song. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that back on my playlist. Number 20, Supergrass, All Right. Remember that one?
From the Clueless soundtrack.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
Yeah.
Number 22, a shout out to our Canadian girl, You Want to Know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alanis.
And then number 30, any Canadians listening in, Moist.
Moist.
Push got as number 30 on the top 100 UK singles chart.
Moist. I have mentioned them before, Sarah. I have mentioned them before on this show.
I'm just like, they made the UK top 100 singles chart. Like,
Moist were pretty big back in the day.
cool. Yeah. I'm like, that is really
We
cool.
should do an episode on Moist. David
Yeah,
Usher.
totally. Roll With It was in the top 10 for 4 weeks and spent a total of 49 weeks in the top 100. Not as big as some of their other singles, but still pretty good. So Melody Maker, it was quote unquote lumped together, Roll With It and Country House. They reviewed them together by David Stubbs. And he wrote, "So who wins here? No one, really."
Oh.
It was also reviewed in NME, of course, by Mark Sutherland. So, okay, they make Country House Single of the Week, Roll With It, not Single of the Week. That's how they put it. And he writes, I like this, the Blur option is the one you'll want to cuddle. And then he writes, initially, Roll With It prompts the words we never thought we'd use in conjunction with an Oasis record, i.e., it's sort of all right, isn't it? Of course, as such, it still boasts a classic riff, an almost ludicrously air punch compatible chorus, and thanks to their huge and utterly unshakable fan base, enough chart potential to make Take That, Nevermind Blur, nervous. Then he ends, have no fear, you will la 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 like it. It is, after all, a pretty good record. It's just that today, pretty good isn't good enough to be the best band in Britain. Whew. So they were fans of Country House.
Yeah.
In September 95, in the NME, Noel goes through all of the Morning Glory songs, I guess, for its release. And this is what he says about Roll With It. It's about F all. I like the sentiments of that song. It's just a simple rock and roll tune, and it's sold all right. Noel said he made the Roll With It song a single because they wanted a fun summer song. Which I'm like, it is a fun summer song because it came out in August, so it does suit the time of year.
It does.
The single cover, do you remember this one where they're all in jackets on the beach?
Yes.
With the TVs?
It gives me like Beatles vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know, with the jackets.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite covers of Oasis.
It's a very cool cover.
It is.
It burns into your memory.
It does. This one sticks out. I really, really like this one. The image was a seaside town, Weston-super-Mare. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. It's like really west of London by the sea. But this was taken the day before they played the Glastonbury Festival.
Oh, cool.
They headlined Glastonbury in 95. The photo was taken by Brian Cannon. And they're in these big heavy jackets. It was a hot day, so Brian Cannon has mentioned that they got a lot of funny looks because they were in these like big coats on the beach. But it's just so Oasis.
Yeah.
That's such a great cover. I know the cover is the one where they're all sitting and Alan White on the side is standing, but there's another photo. It might be on the actual disc where Liam's standing up and he's like pointing out. And there's like an ad with that image. And I always thought that would be cool on your wall.
Yeah.
I don't know, with like a purple background. It's a really cool image. In 2019, Noel reflected on the battle. This is Dermot O'Leary's Real Stories. He dismisses both songs as, quote, shit. And he suggested that a chart race between Cigarettes and Alcohol and Girls and Boys would have been better. So
they're both, I don't want to say bad songs. I like both songs, but they're not the strongest Country House isn't the strongest Blur song, and Roll With It is not the strongest Oasis single.
Yeah, exactly. It's not their strongest work by either band, and either band have incredible discographies, especially from the 90s.
Yeah.
Not their strongest work. But I just think it's really, I don't know, it's just neat because this was like the kind of the real rise of Britpop and that like British guitar rock from the 90s. And I just think like personally, I don't know, I think Britpop, the beginnings of it, the origins of Britpop really was like a subculture. I think it was.
Yeah.
Like definitely maybe Modern Life is Rubbish, the debut Suede album, like you feel something there.
Yeah.
Like there's a feeling there and a alternative youth vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I know, I don't know, if like some kid was asking about Britpop and like the two songs, I would suggest Country House and Roll With It because I do think that they capture Britpop well with how it's perceived, but that's nothing. Like if that's all you know, there's
so much more out there.
Oh my gosh. I was listening to Country House and Roll With It this weekend in preparation for today's episode, and okay, they're not the strongest songs, but it's still friggin' Blur and Oasis.
Oh, I like them.
And they're still both bangers.
Country House is a toe tapper, that's for sure.
Yeah, like it's still, ask another band to write like Country House or Roll With It. Like they're still really good.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, if that's all you know. Roll With It was included on the reunion tour.
Yeah.
I was surprised, but then I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a single. It's from Morning Glory, which is their biggest album. But it's not like their strongest single. However, I'm saying that as a big fan. I guess maybe if you were to go see Oasis and you weren't like super, super big fan, you would know Roll With It and you would enjoy it live. So it's number 9. They play it after Supersonic before Noel does his little solo gems.
Oh, that was kind of a
talk tonight. So
good flow.
Yeah, I rewatched it. I don't know if this was Manchester or in London from the reunion tour, and the visuals were really cool. I forgot it was like the stars, and then it's like Liam and Noel in the stars. I don't know. It just looked really neat for this.
Their visuals on the tour.
So for this song,
so well done.
And like one of the stars says like "kiss me." I don't know.
Oh.
I thought that was cool. 4 songs on the track list. Roll With It. All right, B-sides. Here we go. This is we're getting like into like amazing Oasis B-sides.
Okay.
It's Better People. Which
someone's favorite Oasis song.
Which is one of my like favorite Oasis song. Again, not their strongest, I admit, but it's just such a lovely the lyrics are just so lovely, and the delivery of the guitars. I just love it. And when I was going through a really dark time a couple years ago, going through a separation, I forgot about this song, and getting back into Oasis in the last few years, this is the one where I distinctly remember going for a walk one night and this came on, and I'm like, oh my God, I instantly feel better just hearing those guitar strings from It's Better People.
Yeah.
It's such a great song.
Yeah.
Oh, it just means so much. And I have in my notes here, like, finding value in others and human relationships, like the communication, knowing more about yourself through knowing others.
Yeah.
Right. And I know you've mentioned this, like Noel Gallagher lyrics can seem kind of cheesy, but they work so well. And it's such a good song. The third is Rockin' Chair.
Oh, Rockin' Chair.
This song, oh my gosh. I got actually emotional listening to Rocking Chair this week. Well, just the lyrics, like I'm older than I wish to be, and like how Liam sings it.
Yeah.
And like you said, I'm like 10 years old in the backseat of our parents' car.
Our Contour GL with our brother's cassette.
Listening to this, because I remember doing like, I don't know, road trips, going visit family in Montreal, driving. And
that's what I thought of too.
This was the song, like Rockin' Chair. Yeah. And it's such a strong song. I almost think it could have been on Morning Glory instead of Hey Now. Like how it would work, because it would be like Don't Look Back in Anger and then Rockin' Chair. I don't know.
Sarah, don't Don't change up the track list of What's the Story of Morning Glory now.
It is perfect. It is perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So just that self-reflection again. And apparently Rockin' Chair is one of Liam's favorite Oasis songs. So
he sounds good in it.
He does.
Yep.
Yeah. That would have been cool to hear live. And the fourth one is a live version of Live Forever from Glastonbury.
Cool. Good way to end it.
Yeah. So the connections, because we've talked about this before with the singles where the songs are all like connected. And I think there is a real strong connection between Roll With It, It's Better People, and Rocking Chair. Like Roll With It is finding, like, valuing yourself, standing up for yourself and your place in the world. It's Better People is valuing others and relationships. And then Rocking Chair is reflecting back on your life and these relationships. And with that, reflecting on your values.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Rocking Chair is so deep.
Yeah.
That one just, I don't know, that just really hit me listening to Rocking Chair.
Oh, yeah. It's nostalgia.
It
is.
is.
That strong dose of nostalgia.
Powerful stuff. Did you watch the music video?
I did.
Yeah.
Just the live.
It's good. I mean, it's straightforward.
It is
what it is. And I like that because Roll With It, the song is what it is. So is the video.
I almost feel like with Roll With It, Sarah, the song itself and the video, it's like Noel knew. He's like, I don't have to try too hard with this because I got Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger in my back pocket. So
yeah.
I'll just be basic bitch with this video.
It is basic bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Oasis playing live,
Yep.
Alan White, his debut in a video.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be. What hit me though was Liam, of course, looks amazing. And he's in like remember those cargo pants that were big in the 90s? Like loose cargo pants with the big pockets on the side?
Yeah.
I was like, wow, Liam's rocking the cargo pants.
I like that he has the tambourine.
Yeah. And it's just his hair is like totally perfectly curled.
Yeah.
I don't know. He obviously looks
Just so 1995.
so 1995. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Classic. This is the one. Okay. So they sing this, of course, on Top of the Pops. And I guess I didn't know this was Top of the Pops, but a lot of bands, you had a requirement was you had to like mime the songs. Like you didn't actually play it.
Oh, you had to like lip sync and
lip sync and the instruments and stuff. That was a big thing like in the 90s. I'm not sure exactly. I guess if there were like legal requirements through, I think this was on BBC. So anyway, so they had to lip sync and mime like the instruments and singing. So this is the one where Noel sings and then Liam's playing the guitar. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they switch places.
Oh, funny.
Again, like that
So cheeky.
So cheeky.
Gallagher brothers.
So cheeky. And a live version that's really good of this song is Glastonbury 95. They headline. A year ago, they play like the Tiny Enemy stage. Like, that's
what a classic
crazy.
story. A classic rags to riches story.
Seriously, eh? This one, Liam sounds amazing. Like it sounds like the record. Like he sounds so good. I just couldn't, I don't know. It just sounds so freaking good. Like on the live version of this, it's amazing. Noel is wearing, just what stuck out for me was Noel's wearing like this super heavy, dark, maybe black jacket. And I was like, it's like July, August in England.
So
I'm like, you must be boiling.
Yeah.
Then I was like, is that the jacket that he wore for the cover of Roll With It? Because they just shot that the day before. And so maybe he thought, you know what, I'm going to promote.
I like this jacket. I'm just going to keep it.
I just love that. It's like sustainable vibes of
Yeah.
Noel Gallagher wearing the same jacket. I was like, that's pretty cool. Anyway. Yeah. Roll With It. And you kind of touched on this. Like this gets released just before Oasis absolutely take off.
Yeah.
Right? With Morning Glory a couple of months later, and then Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger, which make them international superstars. So it's like this is just before that. Like it's that excitement is building. Like just this song, how it's delivered, the lyrics. Sometimes in life you really just gotta roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is my Monday morning going to work song. Like
Ooh,
you
that's
just
a
gotta
great
roll
Monday
with
morning.
it.
Yeah. you got to roll with it, but it's also you don't have to be passive.
No.
Like, you roll with it in life, but not passively, like still kind of standing up for yourself.
Yeah.
And I know that's a big, I don't know, I think that's a big, like that identity building piece is big with Noel Gallagher and his lyrics, I
very
think.
big.
And that's why it resonates so well. And I had a new appreciation for this song after doing today's episode and listening a bit more to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I put in my notes here as a final thought, it's empowering in its bluntness,
Yeah.
which is classic Oasis.
Classic Noel
right?
Gallagher.
And that's why we all love them, and we still listen to them now, right?
Yeah. 31 years later, that song still holds true. Gotta
does.
roll with it. Take your time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a great song to listen on a Monday morning when you got to go to work.
Yeah.
That's a good time. Thanks so much for listening. Katie and I really appreciate your time. Let us know, do you have a personal connection with Roll With It? What are your thoughts on It's Better People and Rocking Chair? Does Rocking Chair hit you emotionally the way it hits
Sarah and me?
Yeah. Katie and I post a new full episode every Friday. The podcast is currently available on YouTube and Spotify. Stick around because there are some huge singles coming up. We're going to have a lot of fun discussing the next few singles.
Yes.
We will see you in the next one.